Have you ever wondered why inner peace feels so elusive? In today's fast-paced world, our minds are constantly overwhelmed, pressures at work, strained relationships, endless worries about the future. No matter how much we achieve or how hard we try to control things, true peace always seems just out of reach. But what if the key to inner peace was never outside of you? According to Buddhist wisdom, peace is not something to chase, it is something to cultivate from within. It is not found in wealth, success, or even in the absence of problems. Instead, it arises from mindfulness, Chan Neem, the art of being fully present and deeply aware of ourselves and the world around us. In this video, we'll explore how mindfulness in Buddhism can help you break free from stress and anxiety. You'll discover 5 powerful yet practical techniques that can bring clarity, balance, and lasting happiness into your daily life. If you've been searching for a way to quiet your mind and find genuine peace, this video is for you. Stay with us until the end, and you'll walk away with life-changing insights that can transform the way you think, feel, and live. Let's begin. Mindfulness, the foundation of inner peace. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, aware of thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. It helps cultivate inner peace, reduce stress, and break free from overthinking. According to Buddhist teachings, suffering arises when the mind is trapped in the past or anxiously projecting into the future. Regret, fear, and worry keep us in a cycle of emotional distress. But when we practice mindfulness in Buddhism, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without being consumed by them. The power of living in the present. Most stress comes from dwelling on things that are not happening right now, worrying about the future, regretting the past, or overanalyzing situations. When we shift our focus to the present moment, these worries lose their power. As Buddha's wisdom teaches, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. How to apply mindfulness in everyday life. 1. Start the day with awareness. Instead of reaching for your phone in the morning, take a few deep breaths. Set an intention for the day and focus on being present. 2. Use mindful breathing. The breath is an anchor to the present. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause and breathe deeply. Inhale slowly, feeling the air fill your lungs. Exhale gently, letting go of tension. Repeat. This simple practice, rooted in Buddhist mindfulness meditation, brings immediate calmness. 3. Observe thoughts without attachment. Thoughts are just thoughts, they do not define you. When negative thoughts arise, observe them rather than react emotionally. This is just a worry. I see self-doubt appearing. Here comes anger. By acknowledging emotions without judgment, you prevent them from controlling you. 4. Be present in daily activities. Mindfulness can be applied to simple tasks. When eating, focus on the taste and texture of your food. When walking, feel each step. When speaking, listen fully. These practices turn everyday moments into opportunities for deep awareness and peace. 5. Accept the present without resistance. Suffering often comes from resisting reality, wanting things to be different than they are. Buddhist wisdom teaches that peace arises when we let go of attachment and accept life as it unfolds. Instead of resisting, practice acceptance. Acknowledge stress without self-judgment. Observe emotions before reacting. Embrace change as part of life's natural flow. When you stop resisting and start accepting the present, inner peace follows naturally. Mindfulness as a path to true peace. Mindfulness is not about escaping life, but about fully experiencing it without being controlled by thoughts and emotions. Through mindful awareness, you develop a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. By practicing Buddhist mindfulness, you can reduce stress and anxiety. Cultivate emotional resilience. Experience more joy and gratitude. Break free from negative thought patterns. Find deep, unshakable peace. True inner peace isn't found in external success or temporary pleasures, it comes from being fully present and accepting life as it is. Meditation, the path to inner peace. What is meditation in Buddhism? Meditation is a core practice in Buddhist teachings, guiding us toward inner peace by calming the mind and cultivating self-awareness. It's more than just a method to relax, it's a journey to understanding ourselves on a deeper level. Through meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts, let go of distractions, and reconnect with the present moment. In a world full of noise and constant activity, Buddhist meditation helps us slow down, find clarity, and experience a sense of calm that comes from within. The purpose of meditation. The primary goal of meditation in Buddhism is to train the mind to become still, focused, and aware. According to Buddhist philosophy, much of our suffering comes from a restless mind, jumping between regrets about the past and worries about the future. Meditation creates a space where we can observe these mental patterns without being consumed by them. By practicing meditation, we develop mindfulness and presence. Gain insight into our own thoughts and emotions. Learn to detach from negative thoughts. Cultivate inner peace and emotional balance. As the Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Mindful breathing, a simple yet powerful practice. One of the easiest yet most profound meditation techniques is mindful breathing. This practice anchors your attention to your breath, helping you stay present and calm. How to practice mindful breathing. Find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Focus your attention on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your body. As you breathe in, silently say to yourself, breathing in, I know I am breathing in. As you breathe out, silently say, breathing out, I know I am breathing out. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple practice brings your awareness back to the present and helps you cultivate inner calm. Even just a few minutes a day can reduce anxiety, improve concentration, and promote emotional stability. The science behind meditation. Modern psychology supports what Buddhism has taught for centuries. Meditation has profound benefits for both the mind and body. Research shows that regular meditation can lower stress levels, improve emotional well-being, enhance focus and concentration, reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. By practicing Buddhist meditation, you're not only calming your mind but also rewiring your brain for greater emotional balance. Overcoming common challenges in meditation. Many people struggle with meditation because they expect their minds to become completely still. However, in Buddhist teachings, the goal is not to stop thoughts but to observe them without attachment. If your mind wanders, it's completely normal. The practice is simply bringing your attention back to the present moment, again and again. This gentle return is what strengthens your mental focus over time. Integrating meditation into daily life. You don't need to spend hours in meditation to experience its benefits. Here are simple ways to make meditation part of your daily routine. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes each morning or before bed. Practice mindful breathing during your commute or lunch break. Take short mindful pauses throughout the day, simply stop, breathe, and observe your surroundings. Use meditation apps or guided sessions to help maintain consistency. The more you integrate meditation into your life, the more natural it becomes to access inner peace even in stressful situations. Why meditation leads to inner peace. When you meditate regularly, you begin to notice a shift, not just during your practice but in your everyday life. You become less reactive, more patient, and more present. The mind learns to rest in stillness rather than constantly chasing after thoughts and worries. With time, this practice helps you discover that peace is not something outside of you, it's something you create from within. Meditation is a powerful tool on the journey to inner peace and mindfulness. By calming the mind, observing our thoughts, and staying present through mindful breathing, we free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and find clarity in the present moment. If you're seeking a way to transform your mind and experience true peace, start small, just one mindful breath at a time. As you continue the practice, you'll realize that the path to serenity was always within you. Letting go, the key to freeing your mind. Why we struggle to let go. One of the biggest obstacles to inner peace is our attachment to past regrets, unresolved anger, unrealistic expectations, and even the illusion of control. We hold on to these emotions and thoughts, believing they define us or give us security, but in reality, they only bring suffering. In Buddhist teachings, clinging to the past or obsessing over the future prevents us from truly experiencing the present moment. Letting go is not about giving up but about releasing the burden of unnecessary emotional weight so we can live with clarity and peace. The wisdom of impermanence. Buddhism teaches that everything is impermanent, anicca, nothing stays the same forever. Relationships change, emotions fade, and even the hardest struggles will eventually pass. When we accept impermanence, we no longer feel the need to grasp onto things so tightly. Think about something that upset you deeply 5 years ago. Does it still hold the same emotional power over you today? Most likely not. This realization helps us see that most worries, anger, and pain are temporary, and we have the choice to let them go instead of letting them control us. Holding on versus letting go. Holding on to negative emotions, such as resentment, regret, and unrealistic expectations, only deepens our suffering. When we cling to anger, we give power to the very thing that hurt us. When we refuse to let go of the past, we prevent ourselves from moving forward. As the Buddha said, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Instead of holding on to pain, we can practice acceptance and forgiveness. This does not mean we approve of hurtful actions, but that we choose not to let them define our present state of mind. A simple practice for letting go. Whenever you feel anger, sadness, or disappointment, try asking yourself, will this still matter a year from now? If the answer is no, then why carry that burden today? This perspective shift helps us release unnecessary stress and focus on what truly matters. The psychology of letting go. From a psychological perspective, our minds are wired to replay negative experiences. This is called the negativity bias. However, we can train our minds to break free from this cycle through mindfulness. Studies show that mindful practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, help reprogram our thoughts by reducing overthinking and emotional attachment. Letting go is a skill that, like any other, gets easier with practice. How to practice letting go in daily life. Observe, don't attach. Instead of reacting immediately to emotions, step back and observe them. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me, or is it creating suffering? Practice mindful breathing. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and silently say, I let go. Exhale slowly, imagining the stress leaving your body. Forgive for your own peace. Holding on to resentment doesn't hurt the other person, it only weighs you down. Forgiveness is not about excusing bad behavior but about freeing yourself from emotional chains. Let go of expectations. Much of our frustration comes from expecting others or life to behave a certain way. When we accept reality as it is, we reduce unnecessary suffering. Embrace change. Recognize that everything is temporary, and instead of resisting change, flow with it. Change often brings growth and new opportunities. What happens when you let go? When we release the need to control, to be right, or to hold on to pain, we experience a profound sense of freedom. Life feels lighter, and we gain mental clarity and emotional balance. By practicing the art of letting go, we shift from a mindset of resistance to one of acceptance and peace. This is the essence of Buddhist wisdom, finding peace not by changing the outside world but by changing how we relate to it. Letting go is a lifelong practice, but every small step counts. Next time you feel burdened by negative thoughts or emotions, remind yourself. Peace comes not from holding on, but from knowing when to let go. Begin today, release the weight, and embrace the freedom within. Gratitude and simple living, the path to true happiness. Why gratitude changes everything. In our daily lives, we often focus on what we lack rather than appreciating what we already have. This mindset creates endless dissatisfaction and stress. However, practicing gratitude shifts our focus to abundance rather than scarcity. In Buddhist teachings, gratitude is a powerful practice that helps cultivate contentment and inner peace. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from craving and attachment, always wanting more, chasing after material things, or comparing ourselves to others. When we practice thankfulness, we realize that happiness does not come from external possessions but from appreciating the present moment. The power of gratitude in Buddhism. The Buddha encouraged his disciples to cultivate santosha, contentment, a deep sense of satisfaction with what one has. True happiness is not found in acquiring more but in valuing what is already present. A simple way to practice this is through daily gratitude reflections. Every night before bed, take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big, something as simple as a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunrise, a warm meal. Over time, this simple habit rewires your brain to focus on the positive, making you naturally more peaceful and fulfilled. Why simple living brings more peace. Many people associate simple living with sacrifice, but in reality, it is about freedom from clutter, distractions, and unnecessary stress. Living simply means choosing to focus on what truly matters. In Buddhism, the concept of renunciation, nekkhamma, is not about deprivation but about letting go of excess so we can experience more clarity and joy. The less we cling to material things, the more space we create for peace and meaningful connections. The connection between gratitude and simplicity. When we live with gratitude, we naturally start to desire less. We realize that we don't need more things to be happy, we just need to appreciate what we already have. This leads to a life that is simpler, yet richer in meaning. For example, instead of constantly buying new things, we can learn to cherish what we own. Instead of always seeking new experiences, we can fully enjoy the present moment. This shift in mindset leads to a calmer and more fulfilling life. Practical ways to cultivate gratitude and simple living. Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This small habit will train your mind to focus on the good. Practice mindful consumption. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this, or is it just a temporary desire? Declutter your space. A cluttered environment leads to a cluttered mind. Donate or remove things that no longer serve a purpose. Appreciate simple joys. Instead of chasing big achievements, enjoy the small moments, a walk in nature, a deep conversation, or a peaceful morning with a cup of tea. Reduce mental clutter. Let go of worries about the past and anxieties about the future. Focus on what you can control in the present. The benefits of living with gratitude and simplicity. By adopting these practices, you will notice less stress and anxiety. When you stop chasing more, you feel lighter and more at peace. Greater happiness. Focusing on gratitude brings contentment and fulfillment. More time and energy. Living simply gives you more space for what truly matters: relationships, health, and personal growth. A deeper spiritual connection. Gratitude and simplicity help you connect with the present moment and inner wisdom. Happiness is not about having more, it is about being fully present and appreciating what you already have. By practicing gratitude and simple living, you can free yourself from unnecessary stress and experience true peace and joy. Take a moment now. What are you grateful for today? Compassionate actions to cultivate inner peace. Inner peace is not just about finding serenity within ourselves, it is also about spreading kindness and compassion to others. True peace comes when we nurture a heart full of love, generosity, and selflessness. In Buddhism, the Buddha taught, avoid evil, do good, and purify your mind. This simple yet profound teaching reminds us that peace is cultivated through our actions, how we treat others and how we contribute to the world around us. Even small acts of kindness, such as offering a smile or helping someone in need, can create deep inner harmony and foster a more peaceful society. The power of compassion in Buddhism. Compassion, or karuna, is one of the key virtues in Buddhism. The Buddha emphasized that genuine peace is not just about personal well-being, but about extending that well-being to others. When we act with compassion, we dissolve negativity, ease suffering, and build meaningful connections. Scientific studies have shown that practicing compassion releases oxytocin and serotonin, which promote happiness and reduce stress. In other words, being kind is not only good for others but also for our own mental and emotional health. How small acts of kindness bring inner peace. You don't need to make grand gestures to cultivate compassion. Simple, everyday actions can have a profound impact. Smile at a stranger. A warm smile can brighten someone's day and create a ripple effect of kindness. Listen with empathy. Sometimes, people just need to be heard. Offering a listening ear can provide comfort and relief. Perform a selfless act, hold the door open, help a colleague, or donate to charity without expecting anything in return. Forgive and let go. Holding on to anger only creates suffering. Forgiveness brings freedom and peace of mind. Compassion as a path to personal growth. When we choose to act with kindness, we train our minds to be more patient, understanding, and resilient. The more we practice compassion, the less room there is for anger, jealousy, and resentment. In Buddhism, there is a meditation practice called metta, loving-kindness meditation, where we consciously send wishes of happiness, peace, and love to ourselves and others. A simple version of this practice is: May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from suffering. This meditation helps soften our hearts, making us more compassionate, calm, and connected. Practical ways to apply compassion in daily life. Start the day with gratitude and intention. Each morning, take a moment to reflect, how can I be kind today? Setting a compassionate intention helps guide your actions. Be mindful of your words. Words have power. Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Give without expecting anything in return. Generosity, or dana, is a fundamental Buddhist practice. Whether it's time, money, or support, giving selflessly brings great fulfillment. Transform negative emotions into compassion. When you feel irritated or angry, pause and breathe. Ask yourself, can I respond with understanding instead of frustration? Practice random acts of kindness. Leave a kind note for someone, compliment a stranger, or surprise a friend with a thoughtful gesture. The benefits of compassionate living. By embracing compassion, you will experience deeper inner peace. Kindness reduces stress and brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Stronger relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who are kind and understanding. Less negativity. Compassion weakens the power of anger, resentment, and selfishness. Spiritual growth. A compassionate heart leads to wisdom, patience, and enlightenment. Cultivating inner peace and compassion is not separate, they are deeply intertwined. When we act with kindness and understanding, we not only bring joy to others but also nourish our own souls. Take a moment today to practice a small act of kindness. The peace you give is the peace you receive. Conclusion: the path to true inner peace. Mindfulness in Buddhism is not just a concept, it is a way of life. It is about finding peace in the simplicity of the present moment. True peace does not come from external success, material wealth, or a perfect life. Instead, it is cultivated through awareness, acceptance, and conscious action. Throughout this video, we explored the essential Buddhist teachings that lead to a peaceful and fulfilling life. Mindfulness and meditation. training the mind to stay present and calm. Letting go, releasing anger, regrets, and unrealistic expectations. Gratitude and simplicity, appreciating what we have rather than chasing what we don't. Compassionate action, spreading kindness and love to nurture both ourselves and others. But remember, peace is not a destination, it is a journey. Every moment is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. Every breath is a chance to reconnect with your inner self. When you apply these lessons daily, you will experience a profound transformation, less stress, deeper happiness, and a stronger connection to the world around you. Now, I encourage you to take action. Start small, practice mindfulness in your daily routine, let go of negativity, and share kindness wherever you go. You don't have to be perfect. Just take one mindful step at a time. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button, share it with others, and leave a comment below. Let us know which lesson resonated with you the most. And don't forget to subscribe to Life Lessons for more profound Buddhist teachings that can help you live with wisdom, peace, and purpose. Thank you for watching, and may you always walk the path of mindfulness and inner peace.